Hi guys! Alright, so I've made a little video for us so that you know what to do with creating a eyes, nose, side nose, mouth, partially open mouth, charcoal test strip just to practice because I want you to get really good at using charcoal in the reduction charcoal technique before you start on your final draft. Hopefully you took a really good picture of yourself that you're going to work from later. So here I am taking the 4" by 24" strip of paper and dividing it into 6 sections. So all you need to do is make a mark every 4 inches. You don't actually have to see those marks, it's just so you don't run out of room at the end. I used to do this vertically, but it kind of makes more sense to do it horizontally so you don't smear your hand through your paper. The awesome canned goods you see to your left is my makeshift camera stand because my camera stand is in the classroom. Alright, I think at this point I went looking for charcoal. Okay, you don't have to label these, but one is going to be your left eye, one's going to be your right eye. Then you're going to have your nose looking straight ahead, and then your nose at a 3/4 view.
What's that?
Sorry. And then here's your mouth shut, and here's your mouth just kind of relaxed, partially open. You're probably going to have to take a picture of yourself or look at the picture that you took of yourself. You're going to draw later. Okay, I also want to make sure that you are working from a mirror that's in front of you. So you have a whole bunch of charcoal, vine charcoal, compressed charcoal, white charcoal. Hopefully someone can find the charcoal pencils because it's going to be nice to have a really nice sharp charcoal pencil. I'm creating an all-over tone because this is going to be a subtractive or reduction style charcoal drawing. Hopefully there's powdered charcoal on that middle table, so you can just do a really light coat of powdered charcoal first. I just did an all-over even coat with the vine charcoal. Don't use the powdered charcoal like you did with the gesso. It's just a little bit. You're just adding a little bit of tone to it. So I did go back with the compressed charcoal to make it a little firmer, and I will speed up this process. All right, grab your popcorn. And by popcorn, I mean your hands and your charcoal and your eraser. And start by erasing out the lightest parts of the eye. So when I looked in the mirror, I saw my eyelid and kind of the whites of my eyes being the lightest area. And then go back with a charcoal pencil or a good corner of a compressed charcoal stick and draw in what you see. So you are simultaneously going back and forth with an eraser and your charcoal, slowly building up what you see when you look in the mirror. And I will speed this up a little bit and try and zoom in. Woo! Here we go. Alright, so I'm looking in the mirror and looking at details and creating that water line that shows the inner thickness of the eyelid. I'm creating that magical highlight that you saw in my previous video in the iris. The shadow that is casted onto the eyeball from the eyelashes, and make sure your eye is recessed into an eye socket so it is shadowed all around. Final step is your eyelashes. And everyone has eyelashes. Maybe. Final cherry on the top is some white. Make sure that you have good white areas to put it or else it just turns gray. Okay, so now I'm going to do my other eye. This time I'm going to make it look a little more extreme and like have my eye more on the side. Let me go ahead and speed it up. Alright, going in with my eraser. So fast! Make sure you erase out your brow bone. I forgot that earlier. Later I'll create eyebrows. Alright, so erasing out the light areas that I see first just to get some marks on a page. Subtraction style.
Dada, Mama.
You say good job, Mama? You say it again?
Dada, Mama.
Thanks. Got my #1 fan right here.
Like.
And this goes on for a little bit longer. Just making sure that eyeball looks round. It's shaded in on the sides. A lot of depth with the highlights. Make sure your eyelashes are going in the right direction. And some eyebrows. Look in the mirror. Make sure you draw your eyebrows.
Mama.
Alright, I should have had this a while ago, but I'm just now getting a mirror because noses! Yeah, noses are hard. Here we go. Alright, so I'm pretty sad about this. My camera angle is a little too high. So you can't really see this all that well. But you can see I'm erasing out the bridge of the nose. Kind of just erased out the whole main like ball of the nose and the nostrils. And as you should have done in the previous video, creating those nostrils to kind of look like how you drew birds when you were little up in the sky, but then making sure the kind of parentheses around the nostrils reattach above the lip. Just like when you're drawing a sphere, you're going to kind of have that magical highlight, so right at the tip of the nose, it's going to be light. Don't forget to pay attention to the bridge of the nose and how one side is probably going to be darker than the other, especially if you have a lamp clipped to your drawing board to create more dramatic shadows. Having more dramatic lighting on your face is going to help with the successfulness of your drawing. And just making sure you really pay attention to every single little value change that you see when you look in the mirror. Alright, so as I progressed through this demo, the paper just went further and further down. So I'm just going to skip to what it looks like after I've done the 3/4 view. Okay, so here is what you couldn't see. So basically I just took an eraser on the toned paper and erased out what would be the ball of the nose and up the bridge at an angle because you are turning your head to the side. Having a much smaller nostril further away and then kind of the whole wide nostril closer to you. It really is just looking at what you see, whether it's from a photograph or if you're able to work from a mirror at home or something. So for the mouth is you're really starting with the line that is created as the two lips come together. Right there. And it's just studying what you see. Not many people just naturally smile. So creating that heavy line and then pulling that line up with either the blending stick or So if you blur your eyes, your lips might kind of make three different panels, a dark, a medium, and a light being the bottom lip. Alright, I'm going to speed this up and we're going to do the partially open mouth. Just kind of have your mouth just relaxed, kind of open. Maybe you can see the bottom of your top teeth, or maybe the top of your bottom teeth, and just looking at that negative space. Using your eraser to erase out the lightest areas, which is above the top lip and the bottom lip. Right, so maybe having some sort of expression shown through your mouth could be part of the identity inclusion of your self-portrait. I'm going to end this video with just having the requirements posted, and please spray this with fixative in the courtyard when you're done, and take a picture of this and put it in Canvas. I'm guessing this should take 2 block days. I'm not totally sure, but keep me updated. Thanks. Bye.